Matthew James, who will give value-added feedback to Colleen Sidak.
Thank you, Mr. General Evaluator, fellow Toastmasters, and guests. Thank you, Colleen, for bringing us this presentation from the Effective Leaders Series. You did add value to us, and your sincerity and your passion have always shined in every presentation that you give. We all know that that is one of her strengths. She's always knowledgeable about her subject matter, and this case was no exception. When I saw that the subject matter was creating a vision, I had a spontaneous list of questions that popped into my brain in terms of what I would be able to benefit from in the presentation. First of all, would Colleen be assertive enough to create energy within me about this matter? Would she vanquish the fog that most people live in without vision? And would she inspire me beyond my cynicism? In other words, would you vanquish my rut? Would you vanquish my fog? Would you vanquish my nay as a naysayer about the, in essence, would she vanquish my distractions? We live in a distracted society, and most people, without realizing it, most people aren't willing to admit it, but most people are distracted individuals. The greatest power within your presentation, I felt, came from the takeaway pieces that you put into our hands toward the close. When you did that, you really took me off of my mental couch. It's no longer what I am going to do someday. We all tend to give ourselves way too much credit for our good intentions. But you took me off of my good intentions couch and you put me to action so that I got unstuck. You began your presentation by defining what vision is, and then you spent a great deal of time talking about its benefits. You shared a personal story, and you called us together to share examples, and you put that tool in our hand, and you called us to respond, which I thought made it very effective in my personal experience. Let me give you some things that I think can help you reach a further level. I'd like to ask all of us to be aware that when we take a lectern, we really need to, as early as we can, focus on the audience rather than on our personal space. When you come up, take the podium, take the lectern with confidence and authority and command attention and begin establishing eye contact right away. Unfortunately, you had that technical glitch with your slideshow, and I'm so sorry for that. I'm sure you worked to get around it and avoid that. But the reason we use slides and visual aids is to help bring people from their distraction to our presentation. And in that case, it becomes a self-defeating, self-vanquishing kind of proposition because the slideshow itself becomes a distraction, which is unfortunate. And then I like the fact that you called us to post our personal mission to our personal vision to our Toastmasters profile. If you could also dial up your energy just a little bit, dial up your urgency within this through your tone, through argumentation, through descriptions with detail and vividness about your personal journey, about our personal journey, I think that you can still, as excellent as your presentation was, I can see the day when you begin to vanquish distractions on all of your audiences, and I look forward to seeing that presentation come.